Hey there, everybody. It's AJ with Outdoors Podcast. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time checking it out, I make videos about fishing, backpacking, camping, spending time with your dog outside, and generally just having more fun in the outdoors. I am doing a gear review today on the Golden Trout Lanyard, the Gamechanger II, as you can see right here. It's a great piece of gear. I haven't spent a ton of time on the water with it yet, but I am loving the functionality and the layout and just really how thoughtful it is. So let's jump right into this gear review and get into this lanyard. All right, so my gear evolution as a fly fisherman has really changed over the last couple of years. I've only been fly fishing for a couple of years, but as many of you know, I've always been a gearhead, and so fly fishing plays really well into that obsession. So the Gamechanger II is by a company called Golden Trout Lanyards. It's really kind of a customized business where they make each of these things to order. Now, they do have some stock that they put up on their store, and that's actually how I bought this one. But if you really want to get customized with the color of the plate, the layout, what functions and features and things that it has, that's really what they specialize in, is kind of one-off custom pieces. So I'm really excited to have this. This came as a recommendation from James over at About Trout. Shout out to James. I'm really excited about this for a couple of reasons. As a videographer, as someone that makes films about the outdoors and videos about the outdoors, I'm constantly having to carry a full backpack because I've got cameras and microphones and filters and batteries and all the other things that make having a sling pack just kind of unrealistic. It's putting all that weight on one shoulder for the majority of the day. So I've gone to using the Patagonia Stormsurge 35-liter submersible backpack. I love that bag. It's bomb-proof. I'm going to do a completely other video on that here coming shortly. If you haven't seen my video on the Stormsurge 20-liter sling, check that out right up here. And I've gone to the backpack because it just gives me more ability to carry like a snack and a bottle of water and my camera gear and a puffy jacket and just kind of more of the things that I want to have with me throughout the day without having to constantly like really push things around in a smaller area. So what that means is that I needed a place to get to kind of my everyday fly fishing gear, the stuff that I need just constantly on the river that I'm working in and out of. And that's where this lanyard came in. I've looked at chest packs. I've tried a couple. I've used fanny packs. I've used shoulder slings. I've used vests. I've kind of used the gamut of the majority of the different types of packs in fly fishing now. And what I've really evolved to is the backpack and the lanyard. And the lanyard really keeps everything I need right in front of me without being big and bulky. If I want to just have a t-shirt and some shorts and some sandals and wet wade, this gives me basically everything I need with the exception of maybe throwing a couple of leaders in my pocket. This gives me some tippet, some flies. It gives me floatant and strike indicators as well as nippers, and it gives me a place to hang my hemostats. Kind of everything you'd need just right there in front of you, lightweight, waterproof. It's just so simple and easy. And when I say waterproof, I mean there's really nothing to get wet, right? Your flies can be wet. Obviously, you don't want them all completely soaked all the time, but this gives you a pretty decent amount of protection with the CNF fly box that's built in there. And basically what you've got with the lanyard is a piece of Kydex material, which is kind of a military grade style plastic. It's got some holes and some different attachment points built in, but it's got a Velcroed on CNF fly box. And this just has a little clip that allows it to fold down. You've got 6 magnets here, and the magnets will allow you to just throw some smaller flies, some midges, some dry flies, some little flies that you're just kind of need to get out of your hands. They're great to just hold right there if you don't want to put them right into the split foam. The split foam holds quite a range of flies. I've got some really small nymphs, I've got some dries, and then I've got some leeches and buggers right there. So it kind of gives you everything you need to fish for trout in the Midwest without having to dig into your pack or a bag. I've got a bunch of tippet, both in mono and fluoro, so I've got kind of everything that I would need depending on what type of fishing I can do. I've basically got like 2 down to 7 in most of this mono, so I've got a ton of range. And then this box just clips away. It's got some foam on the front, so if I wanted to with some barbless hooks, I could just throw some quick flies in the front. If I just need to get them out of my hands, I've got my floatant. I've got some wool for New Zealand strike indicator system. I've got this little plastic container here that's got 3 airlocks and some split shot in it. This actually used to hold some construction grade earplugs that I just took out of there and repurposed the container. I've got a little pair of Sims Guide or Pro or some kind of nippers. It doesn't matter. Any kind of nippers are great. And then the whole thing has, you can't really see it from behind the way I've got it hung, but it's got some really nice foam that goes around your neck and is totally adjustable up and down. This tippet bar can move up and down. It's got a set of rare earth magnets because, as James told us, they're from the earth and they're rare. And those are great for holding a couple of small flies and just kind of, again, getting them out of your hands. So I'm really excited to use this system on the water in combination with my Patagonia backpack. I think this is going to be a really great fishing experience. Everything that I need to get to regularly is just going to be right here in front of me. But I can easily take it off, throw it in my boat box, throw it anywhere that I need to, and just kind of get it off. So I'm super pumped about this. I'm really excited to get it out and start fishing with it. I'll do more of an in-depth review. And then I'm also going to do kind of my total gear setup, which will obviously, this is one of the central pieces between the Sims boat bag, the Patagonia backpack, and then now the Golden Trout Lanyard Gamechanger 2. I'm really, really excited about kind of where my gear evolution has gone. So thought I would give this a quick review, let you guys see it, and give you an idea of what this is all about. Go to goldentroutlanyards.com and check out the product. I think you're going to love it. Definitely reach out to them through the website. Order yours custom. I'm thinking about actually doing a custom colored one in navy blue on the back, and then having them do some custom colored lanyards and some other accessories to kind of make an outdoors podcast one. And then I may either do a giveaway with that one or with this one. We'll see in the future on the episode. So give these guys a shout out. Give them a hi on Instagram. They are out there, so give them a shout. And hopefully you'll pick one of these up. I think they're a really cool company, and hopefully it'll fit some of your guys' needs. Until next time, definitely hit that subscribe button. Give this video a like if it was helpful. Go check out some of the other videos on the channel. And if you haven't seen it yet, definitely go check out the brown trout program video with my buddies over at the Gateway TU chapter. I'll link it down in the description. It's a great program that we're doing some conservation work here in the state of Missouri, and I think it's definitely worth checking out, even if you are not a fly fisherman. So we'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching.